Look who's back, my friend Burke Watts, the general manager with Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation. Always good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you having me.
Well, I love what you do because you do the stuff that I don't want to do, including crawl spaces, which I hate crawl spaces.
Everybody does.
Everybody does. There's just something about it. I hate it so much. There was something, I was working on a house a few years ago. I was selling a house, working, in the crawl space. I have a question about crawl space vents.
Sure.
Are they supposed to be open or closed? Or is it a certain time of year? I don't know what they're supposed to do.
Excellent question, because a lot of people don't know, right? It's not one of those things we get a how-to manual a lot of times. So, general rule of thumb is, as the weather starts to warm up, you open the vents. Warm air in. During the wintertime, you keep them closed, keep the cold air out. Because what you're trying to do is regulate, that temperature somewhat. During the cold months, you're not worried about mildew and mold and those things as much because the relative humidity is not so high. So we want to have them open when you have them there. But the big change has been about the last 10 years is really the way houses are built now. A lot of them are built with no vents in them, and you actually condition the air underneath there. And so like I built an addition onto the house we purchased a couple of years ago, and there's no vents in it. So we have the crawl spaces encapsulate it, and then we have a dehumidifier down there, and we regulate the temperature. No air. So
how do you know if yours is controlled or if it has vent? You just have to look for the vents?
Yeah. So if you have vents in the foundation, then you need to keep those open in that. But if you would like it to have, so that you're not worried about it being nasty and spiders and crawling on the mud, those are the kind of things we can do. We can come in, clean out the crawl space, put an encapsulation liner in there, a nice white liner. Makes it very nice and neat and clean. Not that you want to go down there and stay for any length of time. But what it does is it'll put you down, so that when somebody does need to get in, but most importantly, all that air that's in your crawl space comes up through your house. You breathe all of it. So if it's nasty, damp air, you don't want that coming up through your house, right? It's mold, allergens, all those things. So a great encapsulation in a dry crawl space is really the key to a healthy home.
So really, if you have a crawl space, that's something you should consider just for the air quality alone.
Absolutely. Even if you don't have a wet crawl space, it's something you should look at. So if you or your family suffer with, a lot of allergies or different things like that, and you see it change during the years, that's probably a sign of that air coming up through your crawl space. And so even if you don't want to do a full encapsulation, a dehumidifier with the vents closed off, things like that make a huge difference.
And let's say for some reason, maybe the vents are broken, they don't close or open as well as they used to, replacing them, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. Any of those things. So we want to just help your house be healthy and in the best living environment you can have. And so those are all things we'll come out and check for you.
Can I tell you, I wish I'd met you years ago. Because how many houses have I owned that I'd never once touched a vent for the crawl space?
Most people don't.
And they don't think about it, and that's why they need Helitech.
Right.
What's the best way to get in touch with you to have that encapsulation?
So the easiest way, numbers on the screens, get a hold of us through the website, www.helitechonline.com.
Guys, don't take your crawl space for granted. You need to breathe fresh air. Give Helitech a call. Thanks so much.
Thank you.